Hello everyone, welcome to Entrance Wise. Myself Swastika from IIT Kharagpur, and we are going to start with Kinematics 1D Motion Part 4. So let's talk about graphical representation of motion. Motion can be graphically represented using various types of graphs, with each providing unique insights into the object in motion. The most common graphs include position train graph. It represents how the position of an object changes with time. Displacement time graph shows the change in position or displacement over time. Velocity time graph depicts the change in velocity of an object with respect to time. Acceleration time graph illustrates how the acceleration of an object varies with time. Now, let's see about various equations and how to derive them from the graph. The position time graph provides critical information about the velocity of an object. How to find the slope of position time graph? The slope of the position time graph at any given point gives the velocity of the object at that point. The slope can be expressed as v equal to dx by dt, where v is the velocity, x is the position, and t is the time. Now, what is the equation for uniform motion? For an object moving with uniform velocity, the position time graph is a straight line. The equation of motion can be derived as x equal to x naught plus v into t, where x naught is the initial position and v is the constant velocity. Now, for non-uniform motion, if the velocity is not constant, the position time graph is a curve. It's like this or this, anything. The instantaneous velocity at any time t can be found by differentiating the position function with respect to time. Now let's talk about displacement time graph. Displacement time graphs are particularly useful in understanding changes in an object's position over time. Similar to position time graph, the slope of the displacement time graph gives the velocity. For a uniform velocity, the graph is a straight line, like this. And the equation is del x equal to v dot t, where del x is the displacement and v is the constant velocity. Now the area under the displacement time graph between two points gives the total displacement over that period, that is this area. Now let's discuss about velocity time graph. The velocity time graph provides insights into the acceleration and displacement of an object. The slope of the velocity time graph gives the acceleration, that is E equal to dv by dt, where a is the acceleration and v is the velocity. The area under the velocity time graph between two time intervals gives the displacement, which is represented by this equation, and this is. Now, for constant acceleration, the velocity time graph is a straight line, and the equations of motion can be derived as v equal to v naught plus at, x equal to x naught plus v naught t plus half at square, v square equal to v naught square plus 2a into x minus x naught, where v naught is the initial velocity, x naught is the initial position, and a is the constant acceleration. Now, let's derive equations for acceleration time graph. The acceleration time graph is useful for understanding how velocity changes over time. The slope of this graph gives the rate of change of acceleration, but it is usually considered zero for constant acceleration. The area under the curve gives the change in velocity over a given period of time, and it is represented by this equation and this area. The equation for velocity from constant acceleration is v equal to v naught plus at, where v naught is the initial velocity and a is constant acceleration. Now let's see the different graphs. So when there is a constant acceleration, the graph is in a straight line. When there is uniform increasing acceleration, the graph is increasing like this in a straight line. And when it's decreasing uniform acceleration, then this will be this. Now for uniform, non-uniform acceleration, the graph is like this. For velocity time graph, this is uniform velocity. This is for non-uniformly accelerated. This is uniformly accelerated. For displacement time graph, here there is no displacement as the time passes by but the distance doesn't change. And this is uniform positive velocity. Okay, so let's conclude here. Let's meet on the next part. Thank you.